Hello and welcome to episode 9 of our Sugamber campaign. So in the last episode, we were able to finally take the province of Essilvar off of Celiande. We jumped on them after Arnon decided to declare war on them. Alright, so we are almost done with that portion of our mission tree. Right now, we're just going to wait for our troops to get their morale back up, and then we're going to jump right on top of Arnon and take the province of Antir Holland, because that will help us along in our mission tree. And it'll give us more permanent claims on the rest of Arnon's core provinces. Okay? So, we also will be going to war with Busalar today, I think. And after that, we'll have to do a little bit of planning to see what we're going to do. So, before we go any farther, first I am going to take an idea. I'm going to take the final diplomatic idea. It'd be nice to take the tech, but we're 2 behind, so we're not paying for any extra corruption or anything like that. We're going to take that. Perfect. That also completes one of our national ideas, which is excellent shoes. So, the shoemakers of our country have a well-earned reputation. If we make our soldiers share in the fruits of their labor, we can make them march harder before their feet will bleed. Alright, so that's a pretty nice bonus that we have there, plus 15% movement speed. I will always take more movement speed. It is way more helpful than you might think. Right. It also looks like we're a little bit low on crown land, so I'm going to summon the diet to get everybody above 50, and I'm going to revoke land, so we are not getting any penalties there. I want to keep this liberty desire as low as possible. So we can do some base manpower development, some production development, or local autonomy and count bridge. Local autonomy sounds bad. So how are we doing on our Miltech? We're very far ahead. I think we'll just do some military development here in a little bit. Alright, so we are gonna have some rebels pop up, some hill knoll rebels. So maybe we send our guys back to deal with rebels before we declare war. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ah, that's really unfortunate. I was hoping that Arnon would stay a valid rival until we declared. Ooh, they are. They're still a valid rival. Okay. Here's the plan. We provoke this revolt. Right. And then we go ahead and we declare war on Arnon. Before we do that, though, I want to make sure I mark all of this as territory I want. And I'm going to call in Wex, not because I want their 7,000 troops, but because I want them to have a truce with Arnon that's the same as mine. I don't want Wex to be able to go in and take land from Arnon without, well, my permission, really. So we are going to be taking Antir Holland. We could call in Wex. I'm not going to. I'm going to wait for Krathenor to break their alliance, then I'll call them in after the war has started. Alright. Go ahead and declare it. Again, we're just going to wait for these guys to get the morale up a little bit before we go at the Knolls. Luckily, their general is not very good. So Wex, we can go ahead. We can call you to arms. Yes, thank you. And honestly, I think we'll be good with just that. Well, there are 2 level 3 forts up top. Has fallen. Why not? Now, I was looking around, looking at PUs and stuff, and Arboran actually is pretty old, but they already have a PU, so it's not really worth trying to get our dynasty on their throne at the moment. I don't see the value in that in the long term, right? But then I took a look at Gawed, and since Gawed just got out of a war with Lorent kicking them, they are getting attacked by 3 different people. Vertesk, Bluescale, and Bjarnrik. I think Vertesk is going to take the L on this one. They might have gotten a little overzealous, a little unlucky with timing. They're going for a reconquest war of one of these provinces. Bluescale, which are kobolds, they're doing a monstrous conquest over here in the west. And then Bjarnrik, which are they're like Vikings, I'm pretty sure, are coming in from the north and going after more of the coastline. So that'll be interesting to see if Gawed can hold them all back. I don't think so. Gawed's at 31,000 troops, only 2,000 men in reserve, while Bjarnrik has 40,000 troops and 22 in reserve. So even one-on-one, I think Bjarnrik would be able to come through and beat him. But with 3 different wars going on, it looks like Gawed might be getting a little bit of a partition going on at the moment. So, sucks to be them. Glad we decided to break our alliance with them. Right? Because in the last episode, we did break our alliance with Gawed because Lorent attacked, and then we ended up allying Lorent instead. But they are a Great Conqueror. which means they are very, very aggressive, and they have a coalition forming on them right now. So we may get stuck in a defensive coalition war to defend Lorent. We'll see. If we do, then, you know, we'll just have to live with that and deal with the consequences. Please don't lose. Thank you. Alrighty. Now, they do have a 8 shock general, so I'm going to rush over and engage them in a fight. They're going to run away. That is upsetting. I really didn't want them to connect up with their allies, but it seems that they already have. So we will simply start to carpet siege everything down. Now, we are going to be losing money. Our entire economy right now is reliant upon war reparations, which is not always a great place to be. Leaves you a little bit vulnerable, so we're going to have to play this intelligently. Man, these two forts up here are always going to be a problem for us. Yep, there they are. Silver Forge, the dwarves have 11,000 troops. Very cool. You'll love to see that when you're fighting against them. You will pull some troops off, no need to burn too much manpower. Alright, and we only need this one province. So, as soon as I'm ready to get this province in war reps, we'll probably just peace out. We want a short truce, because I want to come back at them for their land right in here. So I want to take this, and war reps. They are... Well, yeah, I have to siege a fort down first. But after we take their capital, they should be willing, pretty willing, to, you know, submit to my demands. That would be very nice of them. I would like it if they just, you know, gave up. Looking at our ruler here, he's 33. He is better than our heir. It's unfortunate our heir only has 1 Diplo, since we need to catch up on Diplo very badly. But it is what it is. Can't always have great kids. Sometimes they're just going to be a disappointment. Alright, we are almost fully maxed out with our relations with Lorent, which is very nice. The Magisterium currently likes us, but that will change here in not too long a future, because we need to declare on Bucelar while we are also at war with Arnon, because that will help us complete Between the Lion's Maw. Alright, which gives us some pretty good bonuses. I wouldn't say it's game breaking, but it will help us in that second war against Bucelar. Lack of demand for crystal, very upsetting. Let's see. That beautiful silk here in our capital. Love to see it. Love to see it. That's gonna be worth so much money. Ooh, who is that? Ellison. Okay, well, that seems like a bad idea to try to PU. So we'll let that 60-year-old go. Alright. Always on the lookout for PUs, especially now that we've completed Diplo ideas. We are going to be hunting for any decent PU we can get. And who pieced out? Fallen. They got sieged down too quickly. Alright. Did they have to break their alliance? It doesn't look like it. Nope. Still good there. It's alright. It kept them distracted for a little bit, and that's all I needed them to do. Unfortunately, we do not have a good enough general to go one-on-one with this guy. So, and yep, there it is. So, Westham has declared the coalition war. We are going to accept. Well, it depends. Wex broke their alliance with Lorent. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. I have to think about this, because they're going to come for me, right? They're not going to go after Lorent. They're going to turn around, and they're going to sprint towards me. Now, the only people on this side are Menabor and the Magisterium, okay? Oh, boy. I think Lorent wins this, is the thing. I think Lorent can win this. They have 44,000 troops. I mean, Westham has 18,000. Duran has 22,000. I think since Wex broke their alliance with Lorent, I'm going to let Lorent go, right? I tried for the alliance, but I don't think I can afford to help them in their defensive war right now. We just have too much going on, so we're just going to have to let that go. It's very sad. That was a nice alliance to pick up, but it's not worth the risk. Okay, and we're going to bring all our troops together here. They may still challenge us. Delayed salaries, of course. Well, we're just going to lose the manpower, I suppose. I would really like to get 2 more cannons for my army, so that way we can barrage these capital forts, but we can't afford to do that yet. Yep, sure. Please, please take this fort. I only want one province. It's just one. 15 development. Okay, it's 15 development. There we go. That should be enough for you. Yep. Let's go ahead. Let's declare war on Busalar. Necklift, the Magisterium, they won't join because they're in a coalition war against Lorent. So the Danish Temple will join, but that's fine by me. And then we could even call in Esfallen into this war. We'll call him in afterwards. What province do I want to take? I think I go after these three, right? 'Cause, yeah, I have claims on these three right here. It gets the level 2 fort, and it also almost cuts off Vern. If we can, we may take this just to prevent Vern from going in at all. Because Vern does want this land, and I don't want them to have that land. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad to have to take it from them, but I'd rather just own it myself. So let's go ahead, let's declare war for Kenhap. Alrighty, and we'll declare war. Then we should be able to complete the mission. So, between the Lion's Maw. Alrighty, so, though our ambitions have brought us to war with both the circling lions in our midst, we will not falter. We are no cornered boar or trapped auroch, to fall so easily to even an entire pack of lions. Let them catch their jaws on the hard edge of our shields and feel the cold bite of our steel. So, we gain plus 10% morale of armies, minus 0.05 monthly war exhaustion, and plus 5% mercenary discipline. That doesn't really help us. We don't have any mercs right now, but you know what? The thought is nice. We'll wait 2 days, and then we will peace out for this one province. That's all we need. We'll take some money, more reps, and yeah, can't afford anything else, so let's do that. Perfect. And we will start to core it up, and then we will do another mission. Alright, so secure our borders. With the coast secured, we must turn our attention towards securing our borders. Rinben, the heart of our lands, is far too exposed. We should buffer our homelands by taking the defensible hills of Antir Drop. The Criers of Telem also need to be dealt with, though their free city status in the Empire complicates matters. If we cannot conquer them by force without drawing the ire of the Emperor, perhaps we can find a diplomatic solution. We did not find a diplomatic solution. Their land is now our land. That is the best way for things to work. We gain 50 admin power, 10 prestige, and permanent claims on the Arnon area. Alright, so all of this we now have permanent claims on. That's going to be a lot of aggressive expansion to deal with, but should be 2 or 3 wars, most likely. It seems we have another mission fulfilled. Dominance over the hill knolls. Alright, wasn't expecting this one. What do we have to do? We need to have a bigger army and more development than any Gnollish country in the Salahad region. Alright, where is the Salahad region? Okay, it's right in here, North Salahad. There's no South Salahad, but this is North Salahad. Alright, so I guess we just have more development than these guys? No. Maybe it's Gnolls that have a capital in that region? Don't know, not gonna question it. We can complete the mission. So, to Gnolls, dominance over others is king. Though the glory days of the Hill Gnolls are far behind them, they remain an ever-present threat on our southern periphery, taking slaves and causing trouble as they please. Only by cowing them into submission, by proving that we are by far the most powerful pack they will encounter, will we be able to effectively integrate them into our nation. So, we now get a moderate tolerance increase of Gnolls. So that's pretty nice. In order to get the Hill Gnoll auxiliaries, we need 7 base manpower and a regimental camp. Alrighty, and then we get a special mercenary company. So we will definitely make sure to get that done. It looks like Gnolls are unfortunately still oppressed in our country. I would rather them not be oppressed. I would like them to be fully integrated. Alrighty, let's bring our troops down to the south. Busalar needs to fall. Esfallen, yeah, look, I know that you just got wrecked in one war, but I need you to come get wrecked in a second war for me. That would be great. Our air is indulgent, less trade efficiency. That's going to be great for our economy. Alrighty, so we are pretty far out from taking Miltech, right? Yes. Alright, then I'm going to barrage this castle here. No, I'm not, because I only have one. I only have one artillery. Okay, cool. Okay, and our carnival troop has decided to move. So where does it move? Ah, into Highcliff. Okay. I'm actually going to go for entertain the peasants. I would like that unrest. There's a possibility that we may need that unrest reduction sooner rather than later. Alright, and these 17k, they are... We're able to tell them? Yes, and they barraged the walls and they backed off. Oh, I mean, fine by me. The Danish temple, they are in here. Who are they? Yes, it's these guys over here on the island. So they will be able to cause some problems, but I really don't think it'll be too big of a problem in the long run. I am going to send my troops over here. It looks like they might. No. But they might be trying to come and contest my siege on Kenahap. We don't want them to do that. How's the Navy looking? They have 11 galleys. We have 14. I'm going to bring my galley fleet out and blockade, just so we can get a little bit of money. Obviously, I don't want to actually engage their navy, so I'll put the navy away when we go to take their land, or occupy their land, I should say. I don't know where their army went. And okay, they're up there now. Never mind. So we're gonna back off. No reason to take all that attrition. We are once again in the hole for manpower, but hey, what's new in this run? Always seem to be on the negative for manpower. We're going to get 6 guys here. We are going to send them up north, I think, to try and chase these guys off. Yep, Busalar's over here, sieging down a level 3 forts and our ally. That sounds good. Oh, right, we're taking a military idea group. Okay, I forgot about that. Let's take that then. We might not be able to do the Knoll mission for a while, because I do need to eventually do this development right here to get 6. We'll see. We shall see. Lorent, how you doing, buddy? They are... Oh, they're losing. They are losing big time. I am glad that I backed out of that. That would have been a very dangerous, deadly mistake for me to make. As for Gawed, yes, they pieced out Vertesk, sorry. They pieced out Vertesk. I'm not sure if anything happened. Nobody took any land, so that's that. But Bjarnrik is just crushing them. They've occupied their capital, they've taken the war goal. They are just rolling over them. Blue Scale over here on the west, they're also taking back land that was once theirs. Gawed is going through a very dark period in their history. Yes, I will gladly take that, and we will unsiege our provinces here. Estfallen dies. Alright. How old is your new ruler? 0. Okay, well, that works, I guess. Was really hoping to pull off a personal union over these guys at some point. Perhaps another time. Alright, just looking at everything we've got here. Arborand still has the oldest age, but we cannot PU them. Unfortunately, we lost our reduction for power guy. So that was very nice to have. And I think we're going to go for a national tax guy, because I cannot afford anything larger than that. And the mages lose influence. Sucks to be them. Hopefully one day we get a mage ruler. That would be super nice. Oh, that would be amazing if we could get a mage ruler. That would really help us out. Could do a lot of good things with that. And one of those things is not making my ruler a general unless it is absolutely necessary. It's such a huge risk to make your ruler into a general, but especially more so when they're a mage ruler. They're even more likely to die. You don't want to be doing that unless you really have to. Even though they can be super, super strong. Like, honestly, like, insanely strong. You can get like 11 shock damage. At this point in the game, there's really nothing better than that. Let's make sure we are increasing our trust with our allies here. Ooh, why do you... Oh, yes, we lost trust because we declined some call to arms. 2 of them, actually. So, our allies are not going to be necessarily thrilled with us right now. They're going to kind of see us as betrayers. But to be fair, It was either us or them, right? And luckily they didn't get that on a 42%. Don't see that very often. Now what happens if I take all my claims? I die. Okay, well then let's not do that. Okay, hold on. Maybe. I could get everyone up to probably Varane out. No, I feel like that's really pushing it. What if I just take the 3 provinces like I planned? Yeah, that's fine. What if I take more? Nope. Well, if they're all in 50... Nah, it's not worth it. We can just come back for this in a different war. It's not that big of a deal. We can go ahead, we can humiliate them. War reps. Take some money. Just any money? Okay, fine. We'll take that. 51 ducats. Yeah, that's not going to form. There's not enough people. Orbit? Well, here's the deal. If I take Lorbit, then I only go to war for 1 province next time, unless I get more claims. And my mission tree gives me claims, so I think I don't take Lorbit. Nope. But I will take the money. Definitely take the money. And we'll take that. Perfect. Look at that. So, Sugamber. Our name is getting bigger. Our color is spreading over the map more. Now we're going to bring everybody back to the capital for some well-deserved and earned rest. So Bjarnrik has rivaled us. Viakok is a valid rival. Vern is a valid rival. Vern's a valid rival. Okay, interesting. How strong is Vern if I declare war on them? Not strong. Okay. Let's change of plans. Change of plans. We're going to bring all our guys together. We're going to rival Vern. And then on the month tick, okay, before the month tick, we're going to go ahead and declare on Vern for humiliate rival. Would love to bring somebody in just to make this war a little easier. Looks like we could get Ibavar into this war, so let's go ahead and ask them to prepare for war. We definitely have enough favors. So ask to prepare for war. They will now join, and we are going to go ahead and humiliate Vern. I mostly just want the points, the power from the show strength, because we are a little bit behind on our point generation, and this should be a pretty easy war overall. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go super well, then we will. Sorry, did Busalar just declare war? Are you insane? No, they're not insane. Okay, they're just in a lot of wars. Okay, wow, that threw me for a loop. I was like, Busalar, you just lost a war, and now you're declaring another one? Let's come in from the north. Let's siege down their capital first. I don't want to deal with this Highlands fort right here. Now, it is about battles, so if he wants to go up and fight the elves, he is more than welcome to go do that. I will not stop him. I do not care about fighting the elves. All I care about is sieging these provinces down right now. We'll go ahead and we'll send you over as well. We'll put the high maneuver guy on you in case, you know, I need to run away. As for down here, perfect, we have this whole state. Let's go ahead and core it up. We have plenty of admin points. Now we do have too many diplomatic relations. We have a royal marriage with Gawed. I am going to break that. I don't think we're going to need Gawed at any point in the future. I think we also still have a royal marriage with Lorent, but we'll keep that. Because we can somehow pull off a personal union over Lorent. Oh my goodness, that would be... Well, I mean, that's kind of the run. Because then I own the west and the east. And I don't know what I'd do. I'd have to change the whole plan. Because then I'd want to, like, connect my land and everything. And that'd be a whole deal, you know? We'll go ahead, we'll bring our troops back together. Oh, what do we got here? A 9-shock general from Anbennar. Okay, interesting. They only have 1 troop. How many wars are you in right now? Ah, you are also at war with Busalar. Okay, that is definitely to our advantage. We are going to keep our Navy docked. I don't want to engage those 5 heavies wherever they are. I'd rather just take the devastation on our coastline. Alright, Estfallen. Yeah, sure, come on in, buddy. You're my vassal. You don't know it yet, but you are my vassal. Alright, and we have about 3,000 manpower. We are still relying on war reps to make our money. We are in just a very bad spot for trade. Very bad spot. It's going to be hard for us to control the trade and the flooded coast, and then from here it gets pulled out in 3 different directions, so we're going to have to address that some way. Now we do have an 8% tech penalty. The colonialism spawned here, but it is already spreading into our land. But I think I'm just going to take this first Diplotech. It's 8%. We have a minus 10% penalty from it being so late, so we will just take it because I want to start building a shipyard here. Alright, that'll help us in our mission tree. I would like to keep moving down that a little bit. As for you, 16,000 troops, I guess you'll just kind of stay where you are. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize I had a fort right there as well. Family secret, claim strength of air. Yeah, we can lose 10. That's fine. I'd rather not lose the prestige. Again, I really, really like what prestige does for you. It's just so strong. Morale of armies, trade power, AE reduction. You really cannot afford to have less than your like 100 prestige if you're really blobbing. And since we're not blobbing too hard, we can have a little bit less, but the more the merrier. Let's pop out real quick, take out these 4 ships. Okay. Please, don't come kill me, please. Okay, we retreat. Easy enough. We did sink one of their ships. Didn't capture it, unfortunately. Capturing ships is definitely the most efficient way. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. What? I thought there could only be one Great Conqueror in the world at a time. What have I done? Gawed. Apparently this child was not happy with what has been happening to their country. Alright, Tomek the First Gerwick. He is also a Great Conqueror, as well as Lorent, and Lorent is getting beat up because of their Great Conqueror actions, but now Gawed wants a piece of it. Boy oh boy, I am glad I am not anywhere near those two. That would be a terrifying position to find myself in. Alrighty, I think we're just gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it there. I have to process 2 Great Conquerors. It's Gawed and Lorent, the bullies of Canor. That is scary. That is scary. Alright, in the next episode, we'll finish off this war with Vern. Again, it's just a humiliation war, in and out, 30-second adventure. Just gotta sacrifice some manpower, and eventually we'll need to go back after Arnon, and hopefully they don't pick up any strong allies, and we can just keep on moving forward, growing the name, getting stronger, and again, avoiding any contact with those two. But for now, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.